Take pop off the ugly gunman. Happened today. I'm gonna do Tokyo Tour. Walk out with the stick. Walk out with the stick, man. Badam bumba rich. How it look? How it look? How it look? Fuck off this shit. You. See, that's jerk. It's jerking. Oh nah. Damn. Damn it, man. Let's see something real quick. Canon camera. Damn, why is it delaying like that? Wow. So it's not that. Wish we can't put at 7.1 and lighten this shit up a little bit. No, lighten it up a lot of it. 6 1. Yeah, so turn this down some. Nigga be wanna chillin'. Good now. But where we not good at is the delay. What the fuck? Close. Cancel. So what's going on here? What's going on? What's going on? Damn. So I'm using this as my camera now, but if it ain't one thing, it's a motherfucking another, ain't it? Damn. Shutter speed, maybe that's why. Nope. Let me see. Damn. I didn't take this in consideration. Something I could work on. But in the meantime, in between time, it's time to turn this off. Put the original cam on. Yes, sir. We back in this building. Since that's the way of it. Okay. Let me turn this shit the fuck off, can't we? Yeah. Okay. Anytime we not do talk, it's out. I was just fixing the goddamn camera. Damn, I hooked my Canon camera up. But there's a big delay on it. I don't know what to do about that. But another problem for another day. Another problem for another day.
Restaurant had a great cat.
But I'm keeping it rich. That nigga gave me his heart. That's when I gave him some head. That's when he gave me his card. I wish him out of
Now next it. You can bet that, nigga, get a shit back. You can bet that, nigga, got a shit back. Even when the sun don't fall, even when the sun don't shine, I got faith in you and I, cause I'm little thing in my. You, I'm just sharing. What's the word, Brody? What you got going on tonight, my boy? Shit back, till it got a shit back. You can bet that, Stella got a shit back. You could bet that Stella got a shit back.
Here we are, we're here together, side by side inside each other.
Shit, leaving the studio? What studio was that? Nigga said you was on the belt line. What studio you was at? You know I was on the belt line. Yeah, you on that. You love your dates on the belt line. Oh, nigga be on his dates. Let me know if you wanna eat. Jose. Jose got a studio over there. Could have been the way I move my what? Where's the host be at? Hey, y'all just be chilling out there, right? Shit, I might go out there. I might go out there with y'all one of these days. Let meet her at the store. Do what he gonna do. Let it cook like what the fuck? Just shoot like me. But this is how it go. Check this go. This is the 24. He pulling up now. He in that push to start that new horse. Why probably a horse? This bitch thick as fuck. Yo, what you dealing with, gang? You chilling? You on the? You ain't on the game no more? Who? Oh. Y'all ready? Y'all about to get smoked. I'm waiting for Risky to pop up. She said she wanted to. There she go. She said she wanted to talk about some shit.
Talking about getting smoked, nigga. You want casuals, cut it up.
Yo, you know what kind of friend you are? You like to just tell it all. Like, you like to just tell everybody I'm on casuals because you get smoked. Why you gotta drag me down with you?
I don't get smoked. I kill shit.
You don't win?
I got plenty of wins.
You ain't win recently.
I've won today.
Oh, you won today?
Yes, I win every
Well,
day.
I like to play casuals. I like casuals. Y'all niggas want to fucking curl your toes and fucking hold your breath when you play.
I catch at least 3 dubs a day, nigga.
Well, congratulations. You better at playing video games than me.
No, you just get comfortable with that casual shit.
Nah, I like playing. I don't like sweating. I like to just chill. Yo. Cleo. Right now, get them in the like it. Top of the my skin, all about. Alright, yo.
Yeah.
What's that red shit on your head?
Nothing.
What's going on? Why you looking like you fucking sad?
Nigga, fuck. I would have blood clot this man, bomber clot, gangster cancer.
What the fuck was that?
You're crazy, bro, man, gangster, bro.
Yeah, nigga said. She said hallelujah, white lady voice.
Gangsters not get sad, we get mad. What the fuck? This is what they blood clot. This don't ever ask for them fuckery again.
So what you mad about?
Oh, I'm not mad. I'm not mad though, but I tell you, don't ask me again if I'm sad, because me I get mad.
Alright, I would never ask you if you sad again. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you, pick your chin up, soldier. That's how you want to be talked to.
Even when people dead.
Blood
We
clot.
moment and we think about life, say, I know we bring them here, so them did have to go. We just never know when. So all this are winner, sir. See my best friend here, sir. I look upon him every day. Yeah, so me feel about that, you see me? Put them on our body, look upon them every day. If I that make it, if it that serious. You see me? One Cleopatra.
Yo, somebody pray for her, chat.
Don't pray for blood clot. Do not pray for me. Do not pray for me. Don't pray for me. Do not pray for me.
Yo,
Don't put me in a prayer.
Pray for her, chat.
Go on.
Lord of mercy.
Alright, let's go chat. You see it?
You got it all out?
You don't know me. Always have it in on me. It not stop. She said, hallelujah.
Yo, show 'em.
Yo, Zan. Yo, Zan is funny. Yo, outside, you know. Alright, let's start up a thing. Because I'm dick appointment and them things. Them mind no business. Don't ask me no question.
So what you even tell us for?
Don't ask me no question. Because I can't talk out from a good mouth. I can't talk. That don't mean say I have a question, eh? What the blood clot this? Y'all forget cocky and calm down in her life. And some boy I watch me out with my anger and I say them want come come see me. Let them try now. Let's see if he can do it. You think he can do it?
You said don't ask you no question.
I answer that. Do you think he can come see me?
I don't even know who is he. What is he?
You gotta know who he is. You think there's a man out there that could come see me, bro?
I think there's plenty of men that could fucking calm your ass down.
Alright, calm.
They just need to have a firm hand.
Alright. That funny still. I'm not gonna put out in business, but alright, next.
Alright, what's up, man? I heard they was getting at you in them comments this morning.
What? Hound me down like me a bumper clot Donald Trump. Like I mean make the law them to blood clot.
Nah, I seen though. I ended up reposting the video though too. But what was it about the reiterate like what happened? Well, I could for people that didn't watch the video. A lady was getting cited. I guess she was speeding. I should have looked up the reason what happened to the officer.
I can't see shit.
All right, go ahead and come back in.
What the fuck is going on? Some light now work?
The light now work.
Already blood clot this. Oh, the light now. Oh, the light stop work. Who broke the light? Duppy? Box some Duppy now?
No. Your bad-mindedness.
Mama telling us something. I'll Duppy can't leave you saying that. I'll Duppy can't leave road me now.
To the lady.
One thing I joke thing. One thing I joke me. Box some Duppy.
Stopped.
So what the fuck is going
And
on? I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm gonna go and chat a little bit, cause me need my light. So hold on.
CBS News. Viral traffic stop video rises new questions about force used by officers. Okay, widely shared video of a January. That happened in January. Traffic stop in Hearst is raising new questions after North Texas woman says she was injured during the encounter. The footage shows.
Now be bleeding injuries.
Yeah, the footage shows officer pulling her from her vehicle, including one officer grabbing her by the neck before she was taken to the ground. Her attorney says that she suffered multiple injuries and is still recovering. The incident is now drawing renewed scrutiny of the officer's action and the department's response. And them fucking. So I guess nothing happened to the officer.
Alright. I'm ready now.
Yeah, nothing happened to the officer. Let me see. What happened to the...
Ain't nothing gonna happen to the officer. I'm not understanding. Alright, let's calm down. Calm down, Cleo.
Well, you know, I ended up looking up rules because I seen that a lot of people was like, oh, officers ain't supposed to throw the ticket in the car and stuff like that. But it says that the officer, if you don't take it, the officer is supposed to put it on your person or on the car, and you can get arrested for not accepting it, the summons. Mm-hmm.
There's a mother. Mother got her 15-year-old in the front seat.
Right.
She gets pulled over. For whatever reason, even if she's wrong or right, she's getting a citation. You're already aware of that because we know the process of citations. They come, they pull you over. They don't really say much to you at that moment. They need the license. You give your license, right? And then they go to the car for a good minute. It gives you even time to sit on and think what's really happening right now, right? So now he comes back. You already know you getting a citation. Plus, on top of that, the whole little time you was sitting in the car, you got your 15-year-old in the front seat. So when he come back with the citation now, whether you wrong or right, you know what you're going to do with that. If you're such a logical If you're gonna, you know what you're gonna do. You know what you're gonna do. Don't ever confirm the speed limit. If you know you're gonna say, I didn't do this, that speed limit. So shut the fuck up then.
Right.
You decide to, I didn't do this. I'm fighting this. Like I'm not. All right, boom. You don't take the. You decide that you ignorant now. You forget about your son in the front seat. You decide. All right, but I'm not taking the ticket. I'm trying to see where he threw the ticket. Where they said he threw the ticket.
Nah, he didn't throw it. He dropped. He handed it to her with the ID, and she just took the ID and he dropped the ticket on her lap. She took
the ID, and then he put the.
He didn't put it. He just dropped it. He just like this, and he just let it go. It fell on her lap. She
because
took.
I feel like on the cops' end, I feel like any traffic stop, you have to say you gave, just like if you serve in papers, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to say you gave the person the ticket.
Yeah.
Right? Before you even walk off, as the cop citing the ticket. So that's what he does. Now, I looked up the law of littering because I wanted to see, like in Texas, is it really you could get arrested for littering? Absolutely. You can get. So now, when you decide to throw the ticket out of the car, he says, ma'am, step out of the vehicle.
Being petty.
Ma'am, step out the vehicle. You decide you.
I don't think he was being petty. I think he was giving her the energy she was giving him. But it still was excessive, though. You didn't have to grab her up.
It is being petty because you're not supposed to. If you were never arrested nobody for littering on any other stop, just because you're emotionally involved in this stop, don't mean you're supposed to change how you would operate because you got emotions towards this stop. You feel me? I watch
What?
them shit.
Elaborate.
Involved in it. He feels some type of way.
In that mode already,
He feels some type of way that she acting how she acting. That's why he gonna arrest her for littering. But if it was a regular stop and he stopped somebody for littering, he would have never arrested them. So the only reason why he arrested her now is because he feels some type of way about how she acted. So he like in his head, he's saying, "Oh, since you want to act like this, then I'm gonna arrest you for some shit that he would never arrest anybody for."
So let me ask you a question.
But why not just go ahead?
Exactly. Hold on, Tabby. Whether law or cop or anything, isn't escalation? Like
but they're not supposed to do that though.
Situation is now being escalated.
They're not supposed to do that though, because I was watching another video with a cop moving like that, and his supervisor came and pulled him off to the side and said, "Oh, I'm arresting her for a seatbelt." And he did that to that lady because she was acting wild, crazy, and shit. Same way how this one was. The supervisor pulled him to the side and said, "If you wouldn't arrest somebody on a regular traffic stop for this, then you can't arrest her for this because now you're basically being spiteful. It's a spiteful arrest because you normally wouldn't arrest anybody for this. So release her." And he made the cop release the lady.
Read the law that you posted right after that post. That you posted on your story.
So really, him arresting her for littering was just him being spiteful for real.
No, he could have arrested her for not taking the ticket too.
You know, like that type of stuff don't even matter. It's under that cop's discretion whether he wants to at this moment use the law or not. At that moment, he decided he wanted to arrest her for littering. At the end of the day, he's defended on that part because in Texas, you get arrested for littering. Period. You pay a little fine, but you can still get sent to bookings. You're gonna be under arrest. You're not gonna be detained. You're gonna be under arrest.
It says while you can physically refuse to take a citation, doing so often leads to immediate arrest. As the document is a legal summons, signing it is not an admission of guilt, but a promise to appear in court. Refusal is treated as a non-compliance, which can result in jail time until a bond is posted.
Especially when you get in a citation where you know you gotta go to court for it. It's not like saying, they say, all right, you could go on this website and pay this ticket. They'll always tell you of such. But if it's a court date, you're literally refusing the court date already. That's a bench warrant. So what are we saying?
I'm saying this, right? Did she have to be the way she was, because I know me and cops, it don't ever turn out well. So I would have just took the ticket and just prayed nothing more would have happened beyond that. I would have been like, thank you, sir, and got the fuck up out of there. So
I'm not saying she wasn't being ignorant.
And y'all get pulled over for some bullshit. Y'all chill. You pick them in the car. You gun them good. You not smell like no weed. Everything good, bro. You know you good.
I'm not saying she wasn't being ignorant, but what I am saying is when he brung her to the station and said, I'm charging her for littering, everybody in the station looked at him with the side eye like,
how you know that?
I know they did.
No, they didn't. She got booked. And he got her, and he never got arrested. He never got fired.
Why would he get fired? You can't. He's not gonna get fired for something like that. But motherfuckers in the station.
You gotta remember that everybody in the station ain't no real niggas. They all fucking lames, all of them. They're police.
I think
You forgot they police. Ain't nobody did some real nigga shit like, oh, you arrested her for a ticket. They all came like, what did he do, Tom? Oh, I taught her did, but she still. Oh, sure, she did. Did you put your knee in her back?
I mean, that's what you think, but I think some of the men looked at him like that's.
And that's what you think, cause I bet you that whole office. This is Hearst, Texas. I bet you everybody in there was white.
Yes.
Out of 30 days in a month, how many people you think get arrested for littering?
We're not saying that. You're probably
I could look up the
absolutely right.
statistics.
No. I'm saying he's probably absolutely right about people getting arrested for littering. But what I'm saying is him going in there and explaining the situation to his fellow cops, I highly doubt they weren't laughing too. Like, good for that bitch. Absolutely.
Some of them probably, but then it's probably some in there that's looking at him like, oh, he did some petty shit.
Yeah, the black ignorant ones. Black people. It's a black nigga. It's a black nigga saying that. Like, oh, she was black? You were just doing too much. Another white person, absolutely not. They like, good for her. These black people are too ignorant.
Y'all taking out the aspect that police officers supposed to be here to protect and serve us. So regardless if she was being ignorant,
They don't protect and serve us though in reality.
Right, but they supposed to. So regardless of if she was being ignorant or not,
but it never happens. So
they still supposed to do their job the right way.
It can be one of us, God forbid, tomorrow, and the situation is not going to get
because let's say
what we know is going on in reality is what we're
they get
dealing with.
paid
That
to
was a
do their
reality
job,
situation.
just like a waiter. Just like if you got an attitude with the waiter, you want them to spit in your food, and you gonna say good for that person.
Bro, we ain't talking about no waiter shit.
It's the same scenario. They're there to do their job. So regardless if the person got an attitude or not, they still supposed to do their job the right way.
And regardless if he got an attitude or not, littering is an offense for arrest. He said, "Get out the car. Step out the vehicle."
If the speed limit is 70, you speeding at 71. Will you ever get pulled over for driving 71 in the 70? No, but you still speeding. Right.
You can go if the speed limit is 70, you can go up to 80 by law.
You can no.
Yo, Knox County, Tennessee arrested 30 people for littering last year.
Huh?
I said Knox County, Tennessee arrested 30 people for littering. NC, North Carolina, 16 people was arrested over 6 months.
16 people over 6 months.
Yeah, in North Carolina and in Tennessee, only 30 people for the whole year.
Right. So barely.
But people do get arrested. That's the point we was trying to make.
I mean, of course, it's gonna be some people, but 30 people in a year.
That's one county.
She happens to be. We are dealing with one of those people of those 20 or 30. She's one of those.
Listen, I'm for. Listen, she's a black woman. Listen, she's a black woman, right? If I was the officer, I'm just putting myself in his shoes, and I'm just uptight nigga, had a bad day. Just because she's a woman, I would have never grabbed her head like that or none of that. If you could arrest somebody for pushing a woman or putting their hands on their wife or girlfriend, how do you think you got the right to do that to that lady?
You see how you contradicting yourself now?
No, I didn't contradict myself at all. I said she didn't. How did I contradict myself?
Thank you. Now I'll explain why I say that. You just said you can't expect him to be a real nigga about not giving somebody a ticket for something for not arresting somebody for some shit you would never arrest somebody for. But now you expecting him to be a real nigga. And
No, I didn't. Nope, I don't. I said I just said put myself in his boot. No, first of all, I said I'm putting myself in a police position. I'm uptight, had a bad day. I said that to myself. I didn't say what the fuck he going on. I said putting myself in a police predicament. I'm uptight, had a bad day, and I pulled her over. I would not put my hands on her because if I could arrest somebody or get arrested for putting my hand on my girl, my wife, or a female, why would I put my hands on this woman like that? He grabbed her up like he really like got her neck, all types of shit, like come here. No, he don't. But
like, yo, you know, I feel like when things are like embedded in your soul, because remember that none of us lived through slavery, but I feel like we all have it passed down through generations. There's something in us subliminally, whether we want to talk about it or not. But then things just stand with human nature. At the end of the day, it's always a pause before the storm. If you really look at the video, he had her arm when he was telling her to get out the vehicle, and it was like, look at the pause in him where he was like, yo, ma'am, he's holding onto her arm, but he's like, ma'am, please step out the vehicle. Please step out the vehicle. She's like, no, now you hear what listen, people don't listen. Now she's saying, give me my ticket. No, give me my ticket. You want the ticket that you just threw out the window? Now you want him to let go of your arm and give you your ticket? He's literally like, ma'am, step out the car, step out the car, step out the car, step out. How many times is someone, it don't matter black or white, is going to tell you to step out the vehicle before you step out the vehicle before both parties? Now it's irritated. It's too late. Both of them is mad now. What the fuck are we talking about? It's human nature, man and woman. What is all this? Oh, man, this. Me telling my son say, if I get too crazy, lick down that. If a girl come playing, come on, CJ, you gonna look crazy. But if a girl come like and force like she tough, sure I said what toughness is. Cause you're not tough. You was a girl. Sit down. So it's like it was a time where he was being a man. Like he still had a hold of her, but he's like, ma'am, please step out the vehicle. She's like, no, let go of me. You got your hands on me. You got your hands on me. Give me my ticket. Give me my ticket. Give me my. Now you want the ticket? This could have all been prevented. Be a master of prevention. I don't want to hear nothing else about man and woman and he could have, bro, whatever. That's all I feel. I just feel like it doesn't matter about cop or nothing, man. Step out the vehicle. If you could have been a cop, just step out the vehicle. When I step out, just say, let go off of me. If you're wanting the man to really stop touch you, step out the vehicle.
right.
And you're 15-year-old.
You putting your kid in danger now. Yes.
Bro,
You put the kid in danger.
You know what I realize about a lot of people? Nobody's seeing the main thing of the story, and it's making me I don't want to be judgmental. Bro, I've been here already with my son, not 1, 2, or 3 times. I looked over at him when police come and knew me already. I'm in a fear cop, bro. I'm in a fear cop. But I always look over upon him like, yeah, look, he said you there, bro. I've been through this. I got a court date September 26th. I've been fighting this shit for 2 years because I can't get CJ here to be the witness because CJ has to be here. And because of CJ, I told the cop, first of all, I'm done talking to you. Don't say another word to me. My son is in his front seat and he will be at court that day. That's it. It was done there. He was wrong, and I promise to God, September 23rd, 9 a.m. 2026, that court date, I'm going to make sure I show you I'm winning that case in Jesus' name. Because I already knew that. I talk less. I de-escalated the situation because this man looked like he wanted to take it there with me that morning. He wanted to take it there with me that morning. He wanted to take it there with me and my son this morning. But it was my son. Your son said, Ma, chill out. Your son even said, Ma, step out the vehicle, Ma. 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 Now when the situation getting crazy and wilding, your son like, Ma, please stop. Please stop. You wilding a cop. I don't want to hear nothing, bro. Fuck out of here. She was wrong. And there ain't nothing to defend it. Step out the vehicle was the first thing that could have just de-escalated that. Because you didn't want the ticket.
Right. And it's nothing to argue about because everybody does agree because nobody in their right mind, at least I know you're not going to do that, Tarzan. You're not going to sit there and tell a fucking cop.
I don't say she was right for what she did, but I still feel like the cop is supposed to do his job the right way regardless.
Yeah, regardless, because at the end of the day, you got to deal with, if you're going to police a community, yeah, you're policing a community that say, let's just say it's 3,000 people that live in that city you're policing. You got to deal with 3,000 different attitudes and different shit going on today.
You gotta learn how to control that shit.
Yeah, so he didn't know how to control it. Granted, he didn't know how to control it. But now when they look back though and ask if he's justified, you know they look to justify shooting us in the head, bro, with no weapon. So now they're gonna look at her like, well, she did throw it out and she did resist and she didn't comply. So they're not gonna be on our side.
From the initial moment, especially a cop that knows every law and the code and the 0.26 jurisdiction, bitch. Especially those type of cops. Bro, he did his job. You're getting this citation. You got a court date. You just refused this court date. Step out the vehicle. How did this cop not do his job from the initial moment before the situation got...
I'm just saying he would have never arrested anybody else for littering.
What?
You get a ticket for littering the same way. He could have printed out another ticket and gave it to
he's gonna go back to his...
He can't print another ticket. Every page is accounted for. You know, once they start writing a ticket...
I said he would have gave her another ticket for littering. That's
to his car and do another...
No, he would have gave her another ticket for littering. She would have got the ticket for what she was getting the ticket for, and he would have said, "Oh, you littering? Okay, that's another ticket," and gave her another ticket. But to be spiteful, he arrested her instead. Anybody else would have got
spiteful. So she was being spiteful too.
She's not a police officer. She don't get paid to do a job.
You refuse the court date. It's by law. You can get arrested for that.
I get that, but all the point that I'm arguing is she should have never been arrested for littering.
But you know what's crazy? And
he could have printed another ticket out for her for littering.
The public defender, if you're going to be the public defender, that's not going to be good. Like, the judge is going to be like, let's go.
The judge probably going to look at that shit and throw it out when he sees.
If the law is the law. If it's a law, what the cop did, a law is a law.
The judge will probably, I done been in court plenty of times.
And she has a better angle on her phone is the sad part.
Man, throw this shit out. I done seen the judge. I done been in court and seen that shit plenty of times.
Well, that's not happening, right? Because that situation got so escalated and the cop did his job by law. So
I done seen the judge see some shit like, you arrested this lady for littering when you could have gave her a ticket. Man, throw it out. I done seen that shit happen plenty of times in court.
Yeah, but now it's different because now she's trying to sue, so it's going to be a different situation.
It's going to be a whole different situation. Now you going against they boys? The cops is they boys too. They just at the bottom of the pyramid, but they boys too. Now it's crazy. But why you want to go through all of that? Then at the end of the video, the cop has to do its job still. The cop come to the passenger seat now, wilding. Now the boy like, okay, bro, I'll step out the car. Now the boy under arrest. He don't even know if he under arrest. They still traumatized him. I want to know what she said to her son when she came out that bookings. Because I know my son would have like...
No, they had to take him until the dad came and got him.
I know the dad came and got him, but the way my son would have done me, my son is a truth teller, humble soul. Then Monday is the total opposite, 100% opposite than me. He would have told me how disappointed he am in me, how like my anger is. He would have done me like no grown person can. And he would have never stopped. He would have reminded me about that day forever. Said, Mom, you remember when you almost made us die? Fuck are you talking about? Playing with these fucking kids, nigga. My son is a truth teller. Cause look at the kid, he's pleading. He didn't know if his mom was gonna die, what was gonna happen in that moment.
But that's the ego of women. Women got egos like that.
Yeah,
and
they are crazy.
Example. That's a perfect example of women's ego right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because women say men got ego, but any man in his right fucking mind
Everybody got ego.
would have shut the fuck up right then and there and let that shit fly how it was supposed to fly and would have been straight.
It wasn't even that serious.
They would have sensed and used their survival instincts and say, you know what? Let me just stop and let me go about my business. You got 2 crack ass police outside my car. Let me go about my business. But a woman ego, that should trump everything.
And that woman ego thing going back and forth. That's what I seen. Like, get your hands off me. Like, what? Girl, what? Like, woman is crazy.
They'll crash their own car just to hit you and shit with it. They'll crash their shit to hit you with their fucking car. Crash all the way out.
Nah, that ass though. That was a woman. I would definitely say that. Everybody do have the ego, but everybody run the ego. I would say male and female do ego things differently. That's why they be saying only men do it. Absolutely not. Bitches, what? Y'all doing egomaniac shit with women every day, with each other, before you do it with niggas. What? Hello? On the gram every day, all day, 24/7. Talk about
a woman's ego is more deadlier than a man.
Oh
I feel
my
like.
God, I was about to say, a woman's ego is actually dangerous.
The only reason why it's not they can't exercise it as much is because they're not always in the position to exercise it. But if you give a woman power, if you give her more money than you, if you give her a nicer car than you, if you give her anything where she can, now that ego she's able to play that card, she gonna play that shit to the max level that she can. She gonna play it to the maximum level she can.
Yeah, I would say everybody has ego problems or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Women use it vindictively. They wicked and dangerous with it. Men's ego, I want to say that a men's ego is to keep him masculine in his own way, to keep him prideful, to keep him on top of his shit. Like, that ego is going around man, woman, anybody. It might go around his family, it's a difference with men, because he's going to do that in a relationship, but woman now, it's a whole different
type of ego, boy. You right. You 100% fucking right.
That's wild.
It's a whole nother type. That ego is like a stabbing ego. A man ego is like a punch to the face, but a woman ego is a fucking stab.
Word. Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it too.
Real shit.
And evil.
I don't like using my ego.
It's really evil.
Like
Their ego is evil.
Yeah, it is. And it's been so since the
They're the type that they're the type that catch you cheating and wanna go fuck your uncle and your father and all that shit.
And you know what would help women? That's why they say woman is dumb, because you see how I'm checking the levels of the nature of everything right now, right? So when I check the levels of the nature of man, I'm realizing that when I've been growing up, when I'm hearing, this is a man's world, and certain type of things, that's James Brown, like, that is certain. And when I remember as a youngin', I used to always hear boys saying, like, what are you talking about? Boys come first, and boys and this. And then as I got older, I'm hearing niggas saying, like, what are you talking about? Like, you gotta listen to a nigga, and a man gotta make the decisions. And I'm like, wait, so all mine find out them something, yeah. I must research them did I do, and so another man tell them, or they looked into it for themselves, some way, somehow. You didn't have to be like doing massive research. But I never heard a woman say, you can hear me, Tavi? Because you went for, I never heard a woman actually look into the nature of woman. And because if all information is information, all truth is truth.
Right.
If women look into the nature of women, they would know that we came in wickedly.
Damn.
We came in on some not smart shit already from day zero.
Why you say that? Why do you say that?
Nah, bro, women been not making the best decisions, man.
Right, I know.
Being led in that way by that ego, the flesh, that ego, that the way a man can have more solid, even he can still be an egotistical man, but like you seen Adam chilling in that garden, like we gonna just say it like that. He was chilling in that garden.
Yeah.
He had ego You should do this thing here with me. What? I've been here this whole time and I didn't even go over there.
What you doing over there?
I went over there and it's not that bad. It was so fun. It was so nice. Let's go. Come on, baby. Woman, I'm telling you, just find out your nature. And woman, even right after that, find out what woman did again. Woman never too righted, bro. Me, I tell him, bro, we're good. Don't worry, we're needed. We're still like masters of a lot of things, but still, the nature of who we are. This is why.
Listen, you want to know why? Because we lost our ways. We forgot how it's supposed to go, right? It's supposed to go. God pours into man, man pours into women, and women pours into the kids. Now, the natural state of stuff, how it's supposed to be, God spoke to Adam, not Eve, right? So God tells Adam, he pours into Adam what he needed him to know. In return, since the woman came from us, we pour into the woman what she needs to know. And then from the woman comes our kids. Yes. So it's God, man, woman, then kids. So the woman pours into the kids until they're of age, and then it starts all over again.
Yes.
And right now, we've been in a time where women are skipping the man part. Is God poured in the women and God poured in the men, and that's what we fucking up at.
Yeah, so you're messing up the
you messed up the order. So now it's like I don't need. Now you say I don't need a man. Like a girl could be like, I'm one with God. Like I know God. Yeah. So now girls are saying like I'm one with God, I know God, but don't respect a man. So how are you one with God and you don't respect the order of things?
Right.
How you know God and how you speak to God and God works through me and you say you don't need a man and you don't respect a man. For a woman to get to God, it has to be through a man.
Wait, say again, what?
You can't say a woman.
What to God, you gotta be through a man?
For a woman, all right, before I get there and you start spazzing, you cannot be one with the Lord, God, the Almighty. If you believe the order of things, this is all if you believe, because this is just a Bible. It's all about belief. But if the belief is you read the Bible, you be in the church. If the belief is God pours in the man pours in the wife pours into the kids, right? Nowadays, if you say, hey, I don't need a man, but I just need myself and the Lord, I'm good with the Lord knows my heart, he works through me, it won't be possible if you believe the order thing, because you skip the process. God doesn't pour in the woman, he pours into man.
He can still bless a woman.
No, he can bless you, but
she would have more provision. She'll have a provision that she probably will never know about, because especially if she's a woman that's rejecting men. God could have sent her one and she's rejecting it.
Yeah.
And your provision is coming through that man. I believe so. I believe she can still be getting blessed, living a good life.
God has a plan for everybody. You're gonna get blessed. You're gonna get your blessing solo. But if you think that God's just like he pours into you, no, if the family's getting, we're meant to have families, right? When the household gets blessed, your blessing comes through your husband. The kid's blessing comes through you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like old days, Bible days, right? Man go work. The fruits of his labor, he gives to the wife. The wife divides to the family.
Yes.
Because she's the one that got to be with the kids all the time, raise the kids, make sure knows what the kid needs. He's out there getting the food and the money so we can all live good. So now you want to knock that out. And I understand nowadays you can work, you self-sufficient. I get it. But when you knock a man down or be like, anyway, God made man in his image. If you say we ain't shit, you basically saying God ain't shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
And I think what it is I think when it comes as an overall statement, it attacks everyone. That's what happens.
Yes, and also, if men ain't shit, who raised these men?
Right. That's why. Then you got ones that were raised correctly, and even if they weren't raised correctly, you got some that just weren't.
But the whole point, a black woman 9 times out of 10 raised these no shit men.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it's rare that a man raised his kid by himself.
Right.
It's rare. There are people, but it's rare that a black man raised his kid by himself. So when you saying these black men ain't shit, they're cheaters, they ain't shit. You don't forget that a black woman raised these people, these men. So you basically, when you call us ain't shit, you're in turn telling you're telling the world that y'all ain't shit either.
Right. But we're not.
Yo, what the f- You said that shit with a straight face, like, but we not. Like, we ain't shit.
It's a few, and a few don't matter. You know, when you got a few of something, those few are trying to get more. You know, they want more people to wake up. It don't matter when it's a few. It matters when it's a majority. And since it's a majority, then the few gotta, you know, fall with the. They gotta fall with.
Yo, why she talking about y'all yearn for a father figure? No, we don't.
It's sad, but she can only do as much as she can. The men find a father figure on the streets. Yeah, that's true. A woman can only do what she gets.
No, listen, nobody, listen. Right now, I have kids, daughters, right? We both the parents, me and the mother, still in their life. But at the end of the day, what we taught them is not what they doing in school. I never told her how to draw in a fucking bathroom stall, but she get caught for it. Where'd she get that from? Same with a man, right? If you could give me all the morals. My father, my uncles, I had uncles I could have looked up to. I had a grandfather, rest in peace, that was in my life growing up. I could have looked up to all these people, but I went with what was fun and I went with what was in. Where everybody's like, oh, you a goody two, so you a lame. Nobody wanted to be called the lame. So guess what you do? You do it the shit. You do shit that won't get you called a lame. It's not even the parents' fault. It's society for real. It's what this. And now that you got Instagram, it's whatever Instagram is deeming popular. These little kids is on TikTok, and they're gonna do if they're on TikTok and they see a whole bunch of fighting and people recording, like pull up and they're recording. Guess what the cool things to do is now? Fight and record it. That's what these kids is doing in elementary school and middle school right now. My little daughter, she got 8. She's 8 and got 2 videos of fighting videos. Shit crazy. And I didn't teach her that. I didn't teach her that. I never said, hey, go up there and when you fight, make sure you get a video because it didn't happen. No, I didn't do none of that. It's what her peers deem cool. I don't sit there and let them get their phone. I got parental guidance on their phone. They can't even watch fight videos and violence on their phone. So that means they're watching it when they're at school with their friends.
I feel like there's a way to be. I feel like, all right, yes, that's what I want to say. There's a way to be an active parent while your child is basically living their life. Like you said, I don't teach you that. I came against certain things at this big age, and I'm making sure I even take some of what my parents taught me. I know I'm doing right. That's what you're saying. Like, I know what we try our best. We do our best with you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. But what I want to tell people what an active parent is like what you're saying you're doing. Actively living with them through their phases.
Yeah.
You understand? That's how you make a proper adult. That's how, like we're saying, you need 2 parents. But even if you have one and they're not, and you're that one, I think maybe black women, somewhere along the way, it got too hard and they kind of fucking gave up. Because if you was being an active mom through the phases, I'm telling you, bro, after a while, you could have sat your ass down. But it was a time where, because the dad wasn't there, you started thinking about that, and you gave up on certain things.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's facts. Cause my mom, not to speak bad about her, but when I was 13, 14, she stopped the curfew, all that. She was like, fuck it. And she just prayed for me. Just one thing about her, until I moved out that house, while I was in the street, every time I came through that door, my mom was up. She never went to sleep while I was outside. And that's sad. It's something I realized later on in life, because I didn't realize it at the time. But you start to, when you grow up your mind, sometimes your body grows up before your mind do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you're just caught up in what's going on in the world that you forget what's going on at home. And it's not until you sit down for a little while or relax yourself or something happened to you where you're forced to sit down for a little while that you realize, like, yo, it was bugging.
The black woman gave up, and especially if she's a single woman, she was too worried about the man. And so I promise to God, every black woman's problem, I don't care what none of them say, you worried about the man. The kid's already here. It's like you took yourself out the equation, baby. You made the baby just as much as he did. Whether you got, God forbid, it was our situation, some type of that situation where that's what you're defending. I haven't heard one of those. I didn't hear nothing like that. I heard, bitch, no, I was with this nigga and this nigga started da-da-da. Yeah, but you was with him. You chose having this child. So how your situation ended up, it's still your baby too. And I think most women, 90% of them, got caught up in the this nigga.
Right.
And then you lost yourself through it. You lost your role through it.
Drop a
Whether
bomb.
or not, you still, whether or not he does or not, you chose a role, he chose a role. When the sperm go on a boom boom, automatically, it just happened. Boom, roles get set. So
Yes.
if one person gives up their role, two people got the role. If one person give up, you don't give up. It don't go like that. No, you get that. You got still somebody. Even if you give up, then he gotta. That's how it goes. But you decided, oh, he dropped his role. Well, fuck it. I like me too. I gotta do me too. You ain't want to be an active parent no more. Through 14, 15, 16, 17. You know, you ain't want to be an active parent no more. You just, and that's
Sad.
Yeah.
It's fucking sad for real. I ain't gonna lie. And people don't even be realizing they doing it though. They don't think, they don't really think about the kid. They think about how to hurt the next person. They don't think about the kid. If your girl tells you, hey, get the kids something, or you tell your girl, do the kid's hair, right? Do the kid's hair. You know how to do hair, and she refuses. Why would you? Just to hurt her, man. I'm just putting this out there. Just to hurt her. A man got the money to get the kid's hair done, but say, hey, I'm not spending my money when she know how to do hair. Nigga, get the kid's hair done.
Right.
Spend your money. She don't want to do it. Fuck it. She want to drop her role. Fuck it. You pick it up. Don't let the kids suffer. Don't let the kids suffer. That's what I'm saying.
What you're saying right now is, this is a woman where you know, this is a baby mother where you know what to do here. She
No, I'm just throwing the scenario. I don't want to put.
Yeah, this is the scenario.
Yeah.
You know she
Hair done, right? This is a scenario. Just in case niggas want to fucking run back and tell shit. Scenario, right? I see the man sees his kids' hair not done. So he's like, hey, baby mom's like, do their hair. Like, no, every time I do it, they mess it up. But they need their hair done, do it. She don't want to do it. So now the man has the money to get their hair done, but just to prove a point to the girl, he doesn't get the kid's hair done. So now the kid suffers because you want to prove a point to the girl. When you could have just used your money and got the kid's hair done so the kids can enjoy life. Don't make the kids suffer just because you want to teach their baby mom a lesson.
And that's what I'm talking about, that active role that you never slack on. And you say, well, yeah, the scenario put even if she's not the hairdresser, or something, you just know since y'all can't do something with this skinny ears, make it look decent and nice. He says this time, no money now, but I'm not getting money for that hair. I know you can't do a picnic here. You look for your picnic. Here needs to do whether or not, they mess it up or not, right?
Right.
In your mind, you look for them that here needs to do. So automatically, you should say to yourself, I'm doing this here. But what am I doing to preserve the hair? There's mad means around things, you feel me? But these are the things that come in with being an active parent. When you're an active parent, you never stop coming up with ideas. You never stop going around things. You never stop innovating.
You don't got the time. You don't got the time.
So if you want to tell you do hair, you gonna say the kids here keep messing up. I hear father keep picking up here, people are messing up. I hear the parents. You keep when I make them go to bed with a tie head. You don't have the proper. My son's hair. My son is Indian. You know it's a CJ Cooley. I know CJ here. I'm not posting my son too pretty. CJ here now soon touch him body. What you feel like CJ? No homo. What you feel like? You know, when we get the regular bonnet and then something there, it's a fall off and every night and I mess up him here. So what we have to do, CJ hair get long. We have to get one of them here to keep him here. I have to improvise. I'm not calling his dad or something. What the fuck I gotta do with him? I'm still a mom. This is still my kid. That is fuckery, bro. And that is these things where there's nothing a woman can tell me. I would tell straight up, you still type on that nigga.
Right.
You still type on that nigga. Punch me in the face, bitch. I'm gonna fuck that shit hurt. Truth hurt. You still type on that nigga.
And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. And that's why I'm gonna tell you something too. Men, we don't think like that. In that scenario, right? It'll never be I see my kid needs sneakers, but I know the mom is getting paid tomorrow, so I don't get. Man, we're gonna do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? If we got it, we're gonna do it, especially for our little girls. It be the mom, it be the women that just be so spiteful sometimes that it'll be like I know it's more women that start to do shit where the kids is like, do you even love me, mom? Because of the dad. Then a dad, like, you never got to question if the dad loves a child, if the dad's in the child's life. Now there is dads that did, they don't even get to know their child because of the wife or the girl. But if a man is in his kid's life, he'll never do nothing spiteful to hurt the kid to get at the mom. But the mom will do shit that will fuck with the kid to get at the dad.
There is situations, but women need to stop it. Come against lies. It is the woman more time. Even when you're in a relationship with, even when you're in a relationship with stop the phone here. There's a lot of times he already seen something, and you know he's seen something. You probably seen something in him too. Y'all decided to walk away, and that is
somebody's. No. You saying the right thing. You saying the right thing.
And listen, and I said to everybody, I'm prevalent. Male
Nah, yeah, but we got when we talk majority, we got minority, we got special women out there. I admit that. We got special women out there that know how to treat their man, are soft spoken, and they're loved and they're appreciated. But we got some women out there that they'll love you, but when you do one thing wrong, oh my God, they let you feel it.
men be spiteful too, though. When the BM don't want to deal with him romantically, he just stops speaking out of spite her. He wants to make the single mom life as hard. And there is that.
No, all right, tell me, anybody know anybody like that? Don't.
They say, a lot of women say that.
Man, that's bullshit. I'm gonna tell you right now, men, we don't think that's a woman's trait. If a guy does that, though, I'm not saying there is nobody in that world. In the world, if a guy does that, he's a bati man. He a sissy. Cause it ain't no way in the world. We don't get vindictive. We don't do shit just to spite. I'm not gonna hurt your mom to hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt your son to hurt. I'm not gonna hurt our kids to hurt you. But a woman will. That's a woman. Only listen, women's traits, right? Women when they'll love a man, right? First of all, if a baby mom and a baby dad break up, it most likely something the baby daddy did. All right, it's something most likely. So if the woman don't want to deal with the baby daddy no more, it's because he hurt her. He knows he hurt her. So why the fuck would he be mad that she won't take him back if he know he fucked up? And then why would he hurt somebody? Oh man. Why that shit fucking late as hell. Walk out with the stick. Walk out with the stick, man, but I'm bumba rich. But say my guns in again and again and again and again and again. And I never can man. Walk it out. Walk out with this stick, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that fucking saying though. Chat, damn, where the fuck is my chat over here? Oh, here you go. There we go. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas don't do that. No cap. I'm not even gonna cap to you. I don't see niggas fucking being spiteful the way a girl be spiteful. I understand that it can happen, but saying, oh, and when a girl don't want to be with the man's gonna be spiteful. Since when? Since when does first of all, when the baby mom don't want to be with the man? Yo, D, what up, my boy? When the fucking baby mother don't want to be with the man, whenever that happens, he's not gonna fucking be like, oh, you don't want to be with me? Fuck the kid then. It's not happening. I'm sorry. Where the fuck Cleo at? Cleo, back up, Tarati. Fuck. What? Cleo. Yeah, nigga, they be tripping. You know, D, they talking about this girl. My live just ended on the fucking I'm waiting for them to pull it back up though, but Shorty said basically that niggas be doing like abandoning the kids or like doing spiteful shit because he wants to be with the baby mother and she don't want to be with him. Fucking no. That don't happen. I don't know niggas that be like, damn, I want to be with my baby mom and she don't want me, so I'm gonna do dumb shit. Like, niggas don't do that. If anything, that's something girls do. Girls be spiteful. Girls don't want to be like, oh, I'm dropping the baby off today. Like, what are you doing? Oh shit, I got plans today. I gotta go here and here. Well, cancel your plans because I'm dropping the kids off. Be like, what you mean? Cancel my plans because you dropping the kids off. And if your kids want to be with you, you need to do this and do that. Like, damn, shorty, like, my kids ain't saying this. That shit girls say. My kids ain't telling me this. You're telling me this. How you speaking for my kids? And then when you mad at me, who gets to see who? Who blocked my number? Because my kids don't block my number from their phone. Not to put my business in the shit. But kids don't block their fathers from their phone. The mothers block the father. Kids want to see their fathers. But guess who don't want them to see their fathers? Daddy call, hey, can I speak to my kid? No, because you don't know how to talk to me. What the fuck does me talking to my kids got to do with me knowing how to talk to you? You get where I'm coming from? What that got to do with me knowing how to talk to you? No, because you don't know how to talk to me. Or no, because you didn't bring me flowers. Or stupid shit. How many times I told you that the kid needed some chicken wings? Be like, all right, I get the chicken wings when I'm on my way back. Like, you want me to drop everything and get the chicken wings now? Guess what they're going to say? Yep. That's exactly what they want you to do when they speak. But when you speak, they move at their own pace. Shit fucking real. Where's everybody at? Why ain't nobody pulling back up? Where y'all at, B? I'm here waiting. Let me see. End it again. Start it back up. End it. Start it back up. Last attempt. Yo, D, you on the game? I'm about to get on the game if they don't join back up. If they don't join back up, I'm on the game. Let me know. Just hit me with a yes or no. You up there? Or what? You ready to kill shit? You ready to kill shit? Now they gotta pull back up. Hold on, let me just send it up. There she go. What happened? What took you so long, girl? Damn, what happened? Yeah.
This place. I got 30 minutes.
Oh, that's why you ain't joined back up? You was getting ready to go?
Came back on. What I was just doing some shit on the phone. I don't know. I forgot.
I did come back. You know, I usually start it up at least twice before I call it quits.
Let me just fall back on that because one thing, let me tell y'all something. If y'all didn't know, I have a purpose. I found my purpose. Everybody should find theirs. I know as angry as I am, as angry as y'all, as angry as I am, because guess what?
Whenever Risky bring her ass back to Atlanta.
Listen, anger is an emotion. The higher power don't respect emotions. Don't know what emotions is. All right, we're not dealing with emotion, so that I forget licked up. You see my heart, you see inside of my soul, what the world can't see, what he sees is what purpose comes from, right? So as bad as it looks to the surface, I'm here for children. You feel me? Like, I don't want to put all my things out there, but you see, when I got the gift of the gab with the babies, and that's why I have one child. Like a lot of people, I don't play with children, so I always knew. I come from trauma, so I always knew when I had mine, I was gonna give back where I lacked. So, and I knew that I wanted to do it accordingly. I've seen so many people mess up, no matter what their situation is. I've seen so much people just add on kids, knowing that their mental capacity can't take. I have seen where my parents' mental capacity couldn't take, and where it fucked me up at. So I knew that my mental capacity and what I'm doing in life can take one kid. So I knew I'm gonna deal with that one kid until I see my life go further where I could deal with another one. I'm still young. You feel me? Yeah. I don't play with children. That's why I got one. I'm here for children. When children get around me, I don't even like to brag, but I'm telling you, like, I walk on the street daily, and children, I can't get a baby not to say hi to me. Babies, kids do things to me that don't even make no sense. They parents be like, what? Sometimes I be like, what the fuck? I look like I have on like a sweater. I look like a hood person. I got tattoos on my neck. All of this, and babies just run to me like, hi. I'll be like, hi, baby. You know, like, kids are my thing. And I think that's why, because I'm so mad at adults. You know, I'm not mad at children.
You can't be. They're innocent.
They're the most unchangeable souls. And in life, when I was growing up, when I was my most innocent, my most favorite song to sing, and one of the schools I went to, because I went to all private schools, was I went to most private schools from 1st to 6th grade. But one of the schools I went to was Kids for the Future, and we always used to sing, "We are the future."
Head ass.
Like, that was my favorite song, and I used to feel that song as a child. Like, yo, we really are the future. Like, we're gonna grow up and we're gonna run this. Like, come on, like, they're the most interchangeable people, and I relate with them the most. You see, when they would picnic, when everybody there barbecue, and everybody do them thing. Instead of them, I look on the picnic. Me I drink and smoke. But see, I watch you figure them out. Them look on Jimmy James and backside with them. CJ. And CJ never look on me. I'm CJ. Give one a little fuck. I just love watching them interact because they're their own people. I love children.
Right.
I love them. Don't play with them around me. So when we have these conversations, it's triggering. But you know when a person said like, oh, men, a nigga start acting spiteful with the kid and don't want to take care of the kid because he want to be with you. And then, all right, you see that he's a bitch nigga, but the same thing that I say, why do you let go of your role? No matter what a nigga do, a child is a child. A child now, they got saw. Who are going to guide this child? This man decided to let go of him as a spiteful bitch. Who are going to be a this pick me, bro? Finna come out of the world and be one of them niggas that's raised by these fucked up black brothers.
Right.
They're going to be there for the pick me, though.
And then a lot, she need to be there. But
Exactly.
a lot of.
No matter what he
None. And yeah, there's no excuse. And if the nigga does that's female tendencies. And not but 9 times out of 10 though, the women keep kids away from the men too. If they know that a man love his kids, they do that shit because they know the man love it. But if the man wants to run, they'll hunt him down. Like, yo, you need to take care of Jamal. But when he want to be there for Jamal, no, you don't need to talk to Jamal. I'm blocking your number. It's like the hurt. You know what we gotta do? Stop trying to hurt each other when kids is involved. That's what we could do. We gotta stop. Don't worry about me. I'm over here. You over there. I shouldn't be trying to fuck you. You shouldn't be out here trying to get mad at me and do spiteful things. We need to focus on the kid.
Right. If John was being spiteful a moment and John decides to come on like, y'all want to see my kid? Let John see his kid, bro. It's John's kid.
Or don't even look. Or women just gotta make it. Stop looking at it as John wants to see his kid. Make his kid want to see John. Like, go see your daddy.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. You get a bomb for that.
I get a bomb for that. Stop looking at it as, yo, John want to see your kid. Just be like, oh, your kid wants to see you all the time. So if you want to come around and be like, so like, oh, you want to choose when you want to be a daddy? So what? Let me be the daddy when I'm here. I want to be a daddy now. So what? Let me see my kid. And the only reason, I'm going to tell you something too. Out of experience and through the grapevine, I got men friends. We all got kids. Well, a lot of us got kids. And a lot of us are not with our baby mothers. Some of us are with our baby mothers. But it be us not wanting to deal with the fuckery. That's why we're not even going over there.
Right.
Because when we go over there, it's fuckery. Even when our phone ring, we're not together, we're not fucking, but still when my phone ring, you in my business, and then you get mad. And then tell me you're not mad, but we was just laughing, playing with the kid, but all of a sudden my phone ring, you get evil.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this house. I'm out of here. I'll call you. Don't bother calling. Slam the door. Like, damn, what the fuck did I do now? My phone just rang. I ain't do shit.
Behavior, bro. Setting no example.
None.
Like, you know how, no matter how ignorant, fucked up, disgusting, I'm telling you, good always overpower bad. Always, in all situations, bro. I'm telling you, if you set the example, I could guarantee you, and not all situations, but most situations, that nigga will follow suit. That nigga conscience gonna start giving on him. Like, yo, this bitch is really like a big mom. Why I ain't shit for this little nigga? He'll probably, most likely, if he has some type of conscience, he'll probably give in. I just feel like, why do we drop our roles? Especially the mother that felt all, bitches love to talk about this shit when it works for them. You bear the pain. Yo, really, no, in a real life, one woman, only I talk to, one, don't tell a woman, on a real life, really take body and I want a wall, or take sperm and I want a pussy, whenever it's supposed to be on a pussy, because, yo, if I tell all the things that we know about life, like, oh God, my pum pum, and how God did have to neutralize pum pum, the lubricant that comes up in your pum pum is a neutralization for sperm naturally, because God made vagina, and automatically we have acids in our vagina, but there's, when it neutralizes when sperm comes in, it's crazy what biologically what's happening there, but right, you let the sperm go to your pum pum, where it's not supposed to be there, the baby come and growing at you, you have sleepless nights and mornings with nausea, morning sickness, cramps in your belly, cramp in your back, baby, you sit down by your bumbo clock, but you're pain every 30 minutes, you lay down on the hospital bed, you push up baby onto your nice, pretty, nice, maybe some of your pum pum big, but mine is, anyways, you push up the baby out of something like this, you push up that baby, so you guys go through all of this, you raising a baby, you go home, baby not going to sleep, baby crying, you gotta put the baby on the TV, you do all of this to worry about a role of a man? You know, y'all talk about this 9 months shit and all this that you go through when it's necessary, when it works for you in a conversation, but you don't live by that every day. You don't live by what boy to say, thank your mama for the 9 months.
To carry me through.
Only you. Only you.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, bro? So don't you have to come tell a man say, what am I doing, what am I doing? But you know the way I talk about my baby father, everyone thinks it was always perfect. I truly me know for God to choose my role from me there at the hospital bed. See, you take me out of my life now. You know, listen. My baby father, see, Corey don't know this, you know. I literally manifest him living to his own conscience. Just sit up there and watch. Like, me, I do what I do now. Me, I always do what I do now. Make me watch. With you, I go do. And every time I make him look to his conscience, I get proven wrong. You're not saying he's a person of truth. I don't glorify nothing. I get proven wrong every time I just sit down and be like, you know what? I'm his mom. I made him. You're his dad. You made him too. We lay down in that bed and made him. Let me see what you're gonna do. He always proves me wrong after a while. He always end up like, yo, I have money for you, you know? Everything gets out, isn't it?
Yeah, but because you let him be the man he is. You want to know what, it is too? When you let a man be his own man instead of what society said a man should be. Like, if you're not telling him like, oh, you're supposed to have this. You're supposed to be doing this. You're not. When you let him do it at his own pace and you accept that, everything is gonna be fine.
Yes.
I mean, trust me, a man is born knowing what he's supposed to do. Everybody just don't move. Yeah, everybody just don't move at the same pace. A man knows what he's supposed to do. You don't have to be like, as a man. Like, what you mean as a man? You just slowing me up because now I gotta think about what you're talking about.
Right.
As a man, you should know, like, what are you talking about? Just shut up. You're not a man. Like, I'm tired of that. Women telling me as a man, or not just telling me, telling men as a man, you should. Like, you don't know what it's like to be a man, so stop saying as a man nothing.
It's the black mother's fault. Damn, son. I'm gonna have to add that as an entry. Damn, son. It's really the black mother's fault, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say, because I'm telling you, baby, go to your research video on different cultures. I'm telling you, you're gonna find majority, they don't act like us.
At all. White people, none of that.
People are, maybe in their own little ways, like people talk about the Holocaust, nobody went through what the black person went through, okay? And I'm telling you, that's why men would say they would go be with a white woman or a Philippine woman or these other cultured women, because I'm telling you, when, I heard a Chinese person, a man say the other day, like, oh, that man, I heard Jackie Chan say on a thing the other day, that he did not enjoy Rush Hour at all?
Nah, why?
Yes, he said it the other day. He said that's why after he did Rush Hour, he ran back to his country to go do what he wants, because he said the intellect of American culture is stupid to him. He said that's not what we talk in Chinese. We don't talk, like, basically saying like what they're saying in their language and how their dialect is, like, how it's not like theirs. He feel like we're so stupid and it's mean and ignorant. He just wants to hurry up and do Rush Hour and go back home so he can do his type of movies. So culturally, things are different. Don't ever think, come on now. In any type of studies, you always have to put culture in.
And then I'm gonna tell you this too. White women ain't telling their men they ain't shit. Even when they ain't shit.